Dragons existed for centuries. According to the legends, they ended the world once already, and now they're apparently back. Why does that matter to me? Well, because I'm the one who has to tell everyone. Let me be clear about who I am. I'm an Argonian from Black Marsh, the part of the world where everyone else sends the people they don't want to look at. And I'm about to save the country that can't decide whether I'm a person or a piece of luggage. Fun. Let's begin.
Hey, you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush, same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, I could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with you?
So, captured trying to cross the border into Skyrim. The Empire and the Stormcloaks are at war. My great luck to walk into it.
Windhelm?
The big one in chains is Ulfric Stormcloak. Apparently, he killed the High King with his voice. His voice! I've been on this cart for half an hour, and I've already learned more about this country's problems than I wanted to. Also, I noticed nobody's offering me a blanket. It's cold. I'm a lizard. We don't do cold. After a brilliant start.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Talia, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Debella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
Look at him. General Tully's the military governor. And it looks like the Thalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Elod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside, little fellow.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Whoa.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait, we're not rebels.
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you. This is a mistake.
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Okir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait.
Wow. The thief panicked, ran, and now he's got a lesson in the local hospitality. This is Helgen,
Are you?
my last stop, apparently. I've got about 10 minutes to work out how a lizard with no weapon, no friends, and no idea where he is survives a country that arrests you for being near it. Wish me luck. I doubt they will.
Are you a relative of one of the Riften dock workers, Argonian? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. We'll make sure your remains are returned to Black Marsh. Follow the captain, prisoner.
The block's right there. Names being read. The priestess is saying a blessing over each one, like it's a kindness. I keep waiting for someone to look at me and say, you know what? We've made a terrible mistake. But nobody does. I'm an Argonian on the Imperial execution list. They'll probably have to write a new form just to cancel that. And then I hear something up in the sky. Something that sounds like the world tearing.
Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon
For the love of Kalos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our, as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the lizard!
There it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the clouds!
Dragon!
Don't get Guards, get me townspeople! Still coming! Argonian! One of the chance!
Right. So, a dragon. The thing from the legends. The thing that's supposed to have ended the world before. Just appeared out of nowhere and torched the town. The Empire's soldiers are dead or running. The priestess didn't make it. And me? I was about to be executed by these people. Then a dragon saved me. Not a sentence I ever expected to think, let alone say. Run. Find the hole in the wall. Run.
They're hurt. With me! Up the tower! We just need to move some of them. Let's go! Get back! Last mistake.
Seating in on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
Go! We'll follow when we can.
Yeah!
This is what you want, Use everything we have!
Damn traitor! Out of my way! We're escaping, Hathor. You're not stopping us this time. Yeah.
Fine. I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde.
This is Ralph's Stormcloak. 10 minutes ago, we were about to die next to each other. He's the first person in Skyrim who's actually treated me like I'm worth saving. I'm not quite sure how to process that. I'm following the man who's not trying to kill me. Low bar, I know. But we're working with what we've got.
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother. Looks like we're the only ones who made it. That thing was a dragon, no doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends. The harbingers of the end times. We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Huh? That armor on, and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Ah, this one. Let's see about that gate.
Damn, no way to open this from our side.
It's the Imperials! Take cover!
Get this gate open.
Do your worst!
That it? That your best?
Maybe one of these Imperials had the key. Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
Grab everything important and let's move. Dragon's burning everything to the ground.
I just need to gather some more potions.
Imperial dog! Stormcloaks! Damn you!
A storeroom. See if you can find any potions. We'll... Troll's blood. Hear that?
Where'd you go?
Come on.
Just stretch.
Was Jarl Ulfric with you?
No, I haven't seen him. Since the dragon showed up.
Hold up! There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Just take it nice.
Bear in a tunnel
Watch where you step.
while the world's ending
Or
above
if you're
us.
feeling lucky,
Obviously.
you can take this bow.
And here's the
Might
thing.
take her by surprise.
I didn't fight it.
I'll follow
I
your
sneaked
lead and
past
watch
it.
your back.
Me, a lizard, who was almost executed an hour ago. I walked quietly past a bear and hoped for the best, because that's the kind of survival strategy this country has reduced me to. The gods have a sense of humour, and I'm starting to think I'm the punchline.
Phew. That was close.
Ooh, out into the snow. Free, technically. My head's still on my shoulders, which is more than I expected this morning. Helgen's burning behind us, and ahead of me is Skyrim, the whole frozen country.
Looks like he's
I've
gone
seen
for
it
good
all in
this
one
time.
day. The block, the
No way to know if
dragon,
anyone
the
else will get
fire.
out alive.
Whatever comes next,
There's gonna
it
be swarming
can't be
Imperials
worse
soon
than
enough.
that.
We better clear out of here.
Famous last words.
My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwood, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today. You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Ralof says his sister's village is a couple of hours south. Riverwood. I keep waiting for the catch. The part where he remembers I'm a lizard and stops being helpful. So far, nothing. Though I'm starting to suspect this country is exactly what it looks like. Cold,
See that ruin up
dangerous,
there?
and
Believe falls
occasionally
down. I never
decent
understood how
people.
my sister could stand living
I'll
in the
take
shadow
the
of that
decent.
place.
I haven't had much luck
I
with the
guess
rest of
you
it.
get used to it. Looks like nobody here knows what happened yet. What? Come on. Gerda's probably working in her lumber
Big
mill.
as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mom. If you keep on like this, the it's and I've got
Gerda!
Brother, Mara's mercy, it's good to see you. But is it safe for you to be here?
Gerda!
We heard that Ulfric had been captured.
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am.
Are you hurt? What's happened? And who's this? One of your comrades?
Not a comrade yet. Friend. I owe him my life. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
Helgen? Has something happened? You're right. Follow me. Pod, come here a minute. I need your help with something.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
Pod, just come here.
Raylo, what are you doing here? Ha, I'll be right down.
So, Riverwood. Ralof's sister is Gerda. Runs the mill. Looks like she's been through a war of her own. She doesn't question why her brothers turned up with a lizard in tow. She just feeds us. I've been in Skyrim for a day. I've been arrested, almost executed, attacked by a dragon, chased through a burning fort, and sneaked past a bear because I was too tired to fight it. And the first kindness I've found is from a woman I've known for 5 minutes in a village that doesn't know the world's about to end.
Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Raylo. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Raylo, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
Lay low, she says. Get some rest, she says. As if I'm going to sleep. But she's right. So tonight, we rest. Tomorrow, we warn the world. And nobody's going to believe the swamp lizard.
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed.
And that's the thing, isn't it? A day ago, I was a prisoner nobody cared about. Now I'm being fed, sheltered, and trusted by people I've never met. They're walking me to their house anyway. That's more than the Empire ever gave me. I keep telling myself I'm not getting attached to these people. I'm clearly lying to myself.
Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
I've noticed something about myself today. I don't fight when I can sneak. I don't charge when I can wait. I'm not sure if that's wisdom, cowardice, or just being 45 and tired. Either way, it's kept me alive so far. The bear's alive too. We both learned something today. Ralof says the dragon flew towards the throat of the world. The Jarl's in Whiterun. Tomorrow, somebody tells him what I saw. And the day after that, we find out whether anyone listens. My name is Tells the Truth. It's not a joke, it's a warning.